welcome back, folks. It is 5:17 on this wonderful Wednesday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right in to the hump day forecast. As you take a look outside right now, we're going to see some pretty overcast skies, and those are actually going to continue with us throughout this afternoon. And even as we wrap up our work week, we might have a little bit of some sunshine, but we are going to have these mostly cloudy skies here to stay. We've also got this winter storm warning here to stay at least until early tomorrow morning, as well as in the surrounding areas. And I've said the same thing yesterday, the day before. Down south of us is where the majority of this weather is going to move on in. On the west coast right now, we've got a low pressure system that's continuing to push storms and storms on in. So down over Telluride, over the San Juans, over the Park Ranges, the Gore Ranges, we can expect up to even 3 feet, yes, 3 feet of snow accumulation as this kind of second round of storm rolls on in. And our temperatures are still below average by 10, even 15 degrees as spring starts on up this week. Rain is still anticipated in the Grand Valley, and again, snow still anticipated in those higher elevation areas. Rain, go away. It doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. It looks like Grand Junction's received just about 1/10 of an inch, Rifle just a little bit more. Moab even has 1/4 of an inch of rainfall from the last 24 hours. And as we get into Thursday, more is on the way, and even Friday and Saturday, more is on the way as well. If we take a look at our overall setup, this is that low pressure system I was just chatting about. It's bringing and pushing all of this moisture across that lower Nevada area, that Utah area, straight up here into Grand Junction. It's mostly going to be focused along that Four Corners region, but again, it's going to drift on up and exit on out that northern border of Colorado. If we take a look at our current temperatures, it's feeling 38 degrees right now, 43 in Montrose, and actually these temperatures don't have much of an increase expected for the day either. We're only going to get up to 50 degrees for our high instead of our typical 61. On the low end, we're looking at 38 instead of our typical 33. So we're right up there with what our low is today right now before that sun is even up on over the mesa. Our dog walking forecast for today, folks, 9 a.m. feeling 40 degrees, noon 46, 3 p.m. 48, but we'll notice we're going to have those thunderstorms and mostly cloudy skies for the majority of the day. Our pollen forecast, trees and mold are still on that low end of things, just a little bit here in the atmosphere. Grasses and weeds all the way down on the low end of things due to still our precipitation values being way up higher than what we're typically used to. Our wind speeds are feeling pretty mild, 8 miles an hour right now, but that still means that we have a tiny bit of a wind chill. So it's actually feeling 32 in Grand Junction and actually 38 in Montrose. Our total snow cover for the entire season, folks, I want to chat about this because we'll notice that a lot of that snow cover still over Aspen, and down south of us we've got quite a bit as well, upwards of 50, 60, even 70 inches of snow accumulation in some of those areas. Now, I do want to take a look at tonight. We're going to get down into those sub-freezing temperatures in both Grand Junction and Montrose. Even Gunnison's going to dip down into those single digits. It's looking like we're going to be in those sub-freezing temperatures as we wrap up the work week during the early morning and nighttime hours. And this weekend, we're even going to drop down into those low 40s in both Grand Junction. Montrose is even going to dip down into those mid 30s. So for the next week, try and keep your jackets out for this first week of spring.